Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast episode 175. Why is English hard to learn? Part 2. My name's Ola, I'm an English teacher. I know you can eliminate your language blockade. I record this podcast episodes with worksheets to help you start speaking faster and achieve fluency and enjoy all the things that come with it. Easy, light, pleasant communication. Visit my shop at teacherola.com, get your worksheet sets and enjoy your journey to fluency. Happy learning. And hey, thank you for joining Top People. Hello and thank you for joining me today. Here's the second episode of a series on reasons why English is in fact a hard language to learn. Part 1 was all about phrasal verbs and it's episode 171. Today you'll hear 8 reasons why we hate English pronunciation. Luckily, there are some episodes of Teacher Ola podcast that deal with pronunciation. At teacherola.com/175, you'll find the list with the links. And here I'll just say the numbers. The episode numbers. So to learn more about English pronunciation, go to episodes 29, 33, 37, 41, 45, 49, 53, 57, 61, 65, 69, and 72. The links are at teacherola.com/175. There are show notes to this episode. Before we start, let me remind you, Speak English with TV Series online course, a program focused on eliminating language blockade, is available now. Go to powiedz.pl and sign up for a free challenge and start speaking today. The link is in the description. It's powiedz.pl. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. I go live just for a quick chat, a short English class called Top Talk. You'll find me as teacherola.podcast, so join me on Thursday at 11 live on Instagram. Visit my shop, buy a worksheet set and have your worksheets in one place. They're editable, they include a habit tracker. If you'd like to join my lessons in a small group of 6 people, let me know. Write an email or catch me on Instagram. And thank you for your patience. Now let's get back to the episode. Let's see 8+ reasons why English pronunciation is so hard, shall we? Let's begin. 1. English pronunciation is hard because the letters we see very rarely indicate how they should be spelt. It's very confusing. Some examples are truly ridiculous. Take the word Q as an example. It's spelled Q-U-E-U-E, but pronounced Q, just like the first letter of this word. Like, why are there those extra vowels attached to the letter Q? It's a borrowed word and it comes from French, and I think that explains a lot. 2. TH sound. This single sound can put you through hell. Pronouncing words fast is even harder, of course, and the Polish language doesn't know this sound, and we need to learn to produce it from scratch. 3. Another problematic sound is the R sound. It differs a lot from the Polish R sound. Another thing we need to absorb in order to be well understood. We really need to absorb this sound, R sound. 4. There are words which consist of consonant clusters and they are very low on vowels, like the word crisps. It's got 6 letters, just one vowel letter. It's unbelievable. Or strength. It's hard to say such words. That's it. 5. There are words that look similar but aren't necessarily pronounced in the same way. Cheeky monkeys. Consider words like through, thorough, though, rough, bow, and thra, and trough. They all look the same or similar, but are pronounced completely differently. 6. Moreover, there are silent letters in English. They occur even at the beginning of the word. Words like knife, knock, knowledge, gnome, and nut. They contain the silent k sound at the beginning and silent letter, not sound, and silent letter g at the beginning of gnome and nut. 7. English town names have ridiculous pronunciation patterns. Listen to these examples, but please have a look at the transcript because it's a joke only when you see the actual spelling. The contrast between spelling and pronunciation is just funny, right? So, examples are Gloucester, Marylebone, Worcestershire. 8. There are different ways of pronouncing the ed ending. Sometimes it's the t sound, sometimes it's the d sound, but it might as well be another syllable. Id, for instance, looked, called, wanted. Honestly, we could continue and talk about stress, word stress, sentence stress. We could go on about intonation, voiced and unvoiced S, about diphthongs. There are words which look the same but sound differently. Homographs, for instance, read and read, lead and led. And there are words which don't look similar but sound the same. Homophones, for example, one and one, flower and flower, meat and meat. Let's not forget the schwa sound, but hey, we gotta stop complaining, okay? Let's focus on speaking and let's go on to the practical part. Listen and repeat the sentences out loud. How long were you in the queue? How long were you in the queue? I was thankful my coffee was in a thermos. I was thankful my coffee was in a thermos. The rabbit will run with the turtle in the race. The rabbit will run with the turtle in the race. The black cat was sliding across the ice. The black cat was sliding across the ice. The men were expert, thorough and careful. The men were expert, thorough and careful. I have a bruise on my knee. I have a bruise on my knee. Stir in water, vinegar, Tabasco sauce and Worcestershire sauce. Stir in water, vinegar, Tabasco sauce and Worcestershire sauce. He needed time to adjust to the idea. He needed time to adjust to the idea. They laughed a great deal at this. They laughed a great deal at this. He blinked and rubbed his eyes. He blinked and rubbed his eyes. There you go. Well done. Keep going. Don't get discouraged. Pronunciation is hard, but we gotta learn it in order to be understood and to understand better. I have just listed 8 reasons why we all hate English pronunciation. Let's recap them. 1. The letters we see very rarely indicate how they should be spelled. 2. TH sound. 3. The R sound. 4. Consonant clusters. 5. Words that look similar but aren't necessarily pronounced similarly. 6. Silent letters. 7. English town names. And 8. Different ways of pronouncing the ed ending. Here you have it. Now go to your inbox and get the worksheet to test yourself. Translate the sentences into English. And if you're not a member of Top People, download the worksheet from teacherola.com/175. By doing that, you'll become a member and receive my weekly newsletter. If you find this episode useful, tell your friends about my podcast. Thank you so very much for doing so. Please rate this podcast wherever you listen. Thanks again. I'll see you next Wednesday. Happy learning. Take care and stay fearless. Say it out loud. Bye. Masz blokadę językową. Dużo rozumiesz, ale nie mówisz płynnie. Brakuje ci słów, czasem tych najprostszych. Nie potrafisz szybko reagować. Jak masz coś powiedzieć po angielsku, zżera cię stres. Masz blokadę językową, bo rządzi tobą strach. Na szczęście można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Serio, można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Weź udział w darmowym wyzwaniu Powiedz coś. Wejdź na stronę powiedzcoś.pl. Zapisz się na darmowe wyzwanie. Your journey to fluency starts now. powiedzcoś.pl